Morning, everybody. Time to get some planting done here. So we never actually talked about this door. So we put this Alaskan greenhouse together. This is a Martha White Alaskan greenhouse. Might as well talk about this for a second. And this greenhouse has a latch here so that I can put this door together. And I can open and shut it as a door, like you can see right there. Or if I want to, I can open this up and then unlatch this. I have a latch on the top and the bottom in case it's windy out. I don't want it to put too much strain on that door. But this way I can open this up, and in the summer we can get extra air in there and cool the place down. I've also got two vents in the back. And then, as you can see, I've got a hole here right through the side there. And if I walk around the side here real quick, you can see we've actually got us some sunflowers that are about 15 feet tall that are just growing right through that crack. Wasn't really planning on growing them through the crack, but hey, that's where they went. So that's where we're leaving them. And we've got some peppers that are growing out as well. Hello, cats. No, we don't want you in the greenhouse right now. So, so that's the perfect example of why I have a half a door. I can leave the door open all the time, but the cats will get in here, and when I'm doing seeds like I'm doing right now, the cats will jump up here and they'll walk on the seeds, and then they'll knock the seeds all down, and I'll have seeds all over the ground. So that's why we've got the door in there, and that's why the door is a half a door the way it is. You see the black things over here? These are actually gas filled, and as it gets warm in here, those will expand, and then we'll have more airflow through here. But this morning I just wanted to check on my garden. It's the middle of winter, it's February out here. This is our salad bar. We come out here and literally just pick a salad. We've got things like poblanos growing back there, nasturtiums, as you can see from the leaves and the flowers. We've got eggplant coming in, that's what you see right there. Kale, chard, lettuce types. And then we've got a whole bunch of different types of peppers in here. So these are a sweet pepper. These are not a sweet pepper. You take one of these and put it in a whole salad and you're gonna be thinking it's on fire. So we use this one sparingly. But there's just a whole bunch of different types of peppers in here that we can pull from and put into our salads. Makes it really nice to be able to just have a little bit of heat in there, as well as having all the other stuff started. So what I wanted to talk about was growing potatoes. This little forest right here you guys see, these are actually potatoes that we're growing. And we're growing all these potatoes right here in bags. And these are the kind of bags that have a door you can open up and pull the potatoes out of. But the reason we're using bags like this is because they're permeable and they'll let the water pass through. We've tried using other types of bags from different types of feed that we have, but they just don't let enough of the water escape, and then they end up rotting, and then you end up having a problem. So what we've done is we've gone to these bags. These bags have done an amazing job of growing these potatoes. These potatoes are just going to work really well in these bags, it would seem, with the way we've got the water set up in the greenhouse here. Some people think, well, why do I want to grow potatoes? Out of everything I could grow, that's the last thing I would pick. Like I said a few minutes ago, we've already tried several different ways to grow potatoes and failed. So I'm a master gardener, but that doesn't mean that I grow and everything that I touch turns green and grows. We grow things different ways, and that teaches us how to grow better. Like the tomato plant you see right here. We're trying a different type of tomato plant. We're trying it in a little tiny pot, so we're emulating putting it on the porch. We're feeding it differently than we fed other things. And granted, we've got a bunch of little tomatoes on there, but it hasn't done as well as some of the other ways we've grown it. So now we know this is not the way we're going to be growing in the future. How are we going to grow our potatoes in the future? if we put them, I mean, right now it's the dead of winter and I'm growing potatoes. So there are ways to do it, and there's ways not to do it. And I'll tell you, we got a lot of ways that we've tried that it hasn't worked. On top of that, we've got a whole bunch of our berries that we're just about to get in the ground. It's time. We've got the blueberries, the strawberries, the huckleberries, the boysenberries, the jossa berries, the red currants. We've got a whole bunch of different stuff right here that we're going to be putting in around our teepee, for those of you that have followed us and seen our teepee. And then we've got some vines that are going to be going in as well. And we have them in here and protecting them because we still have a frost out there. But even though we have a frost out there, we've still got a bunch of growth on these, and they're doing good, and they're coming right along. And so we're real happy with the way they're going. And we're also planning on putting in a bunch of these perennials that we haven't gotten that far yet, but those are going to go into one of our beds, and every year we'll be able to just pull those out because they'll over time they'll just keep coming up. Same thing with our avocado seeds. We have a bunch of avocado seeds around here that we've started, and we're just letting them mature a little before we throw them out and make sure that they're going to be okay out in the field. So that's my spiel on potatoes. Learn how to grow them. You just don't throw them in the ground, they come up. Figure out how to do it, figure out how it works for you, and then just figure out how you're successful doing it. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day.